Pat McAfee of ESPN, heartbreaking news for SHEDEUR Sanders. And also, guess what? The Cleveland Browns re-signed a O-lineman from last year. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Let's get right into it. Check this out. Pat McAfee, on his show today, he had Adam Schefter, the NFL insider. He's saying that people are telling him that Deshaun Watson will be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns this upcoming season. This is Adam Schefter reporting on that. He said these words right here. There are people out there who believe that Deshaun Watson is going to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns on opening day. I just don't believe that. If you take SHEDEUR Sanders and up against Deshaun Watson, who haven't played in 2 years, there's no way he's going to beat SHEDEUR Sanders out. No way. I don't care what Adam say. They might give him an opportunity. But day one, SHEDEUR Sanders going out there as the #1 quarterback. Doing OTAs, doing training camp, doing preseason. Myles Garrett, them already done said we looking at SHEDEUR to being the starter quarterback. Now, SHEDEUR going to have to put in the work. He going to have to beat him out to be the starting quarterback, but take that first snap. It's on SHEDEUR after that. SHEDEUR got to come prepared. I just believe SHEDEUR Sanders is a better quarterback and give the Cleveland Browns a better chance of winning this season coming up in 2026. I tell you what, put it down in the comment section. Who you want and who you think will be the starting quarterback game one for the Cleveland Browns. SHEDEUR Sanders or Deshaun Watson. Put it down in the comment section and let's listen to Pat McAfee and Adam Schefter of ESPN talk about this situation. Pat McAfee.
What's Cleveland doing?
Cleveland. That's it.
Cleveland.
Okay. SHEDEUR Sanders.
Pro Bowler.
They have Deshaun Watson. And
right.
by the way, let me say this. There are people out there, and we'll see how it unfolds, but there are people out there who believe that Deshaun Watson could very well be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns on opening day.
I saw him doing running back drills.
He's getting
I saw him
paid.
doing
He's
running back
fast.
drills.
He's getting paid.
He's definitely getting paid, and I do appreciate the fact that he's like, you know what, I will give this thing a go again that's paying me $230 million guaranteed. Let's go ahead and try this out. Because at one point, when Deshaun Watson was playing good football, boy, it was awesome football to watch.
Yeah.
We were down there in the AFC South watching when he was with the Texans. There was a time where J.J. Watt was walking off the field after the last game of the season, and he looks at Deshaun Watson. He goes, "So sorry we wasted one of your years, man." There was a time where this guy was being described as the Michael Jordan of football.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, a lot happened. Lot happened off the field. A lot happened on the field. It was a very long, dramatic, very serious and intense stuff that took place. So mentally, was he ever going to be able to get back to being a quarterback, especially whenever you're sitting on super satin sheets, the most satin sheets in the history of NFL with your fully $230 million guarantee? Will you ever be able to get back to that? We hadn't seen it. I mean, we hadn't seen it. We didn't expect it. That would have been the mental toughness level to be able to get back to being elite QB while getting paid as much as you have without playing for as long as you had and with all the work that it takes, especially going to a different. It's like, I thought that was going to be tough to see him play football after he took that long off, but maybe he's hit a point in life. One last go here. One last time to lead a team. And the Cleveland Browns are a place that do not have a set-up quarterback, so maybe he is able to rewrite the end of his football story, his football life, and maybe that happens with the Cleveland Browns.
That's Adam Schefter and Pat McAfee talking about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation. Looks like it's going to be a battle coming up this season in training camp between SHEDEUR Sanders and Deshaun Watson to see who will be QB1. I have no doubt that SHEDEUR Sanders will be the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns this upcoming season. We'll see how this quarterback situation unfolds. Now, we got to move on. Andrew Berry had to do some things today that I ain't want him to do. That's bringing back and re-signing a offensive lineman from last year. Tevin Jenkins, a offensive lineman who played at guard. He played in every game this season, and also he started the last 3 or 4 games when SHEDEUR Sanders was at quarterback. He was number 74. He was the offensive guard. They bring Andrew Berry, re-sign him today. So that's the news, what's going on with the Cleveland Browns forward as free agent. You know, Andrew Berry and the Cleveland Browns is in a tough situation. They're in a tough situation because they had no offensive lineman under contract, right? So that means you need starting offensive lineman and you need some backup offensive lineman. That's 10 offensive linemen that you need to compete for this upcoming season and to have a offensive lineman to protect the quarterbacks, SHEDEUR Sanders and the rest of the quarterbacks in that room, for as Deshaun Watson and Dylan Gabriel. So, once again, Andrew Berry just might have to bring some of these past offensive linemen back to the Cleveland Browns, because free agents, he's just not going to be able to do that because the price is too high. Because right now, they had a $15.4 million salary cap left. They got $15 million. You got to take some of that money for the draft too. You got 9 picks in the draft. You got 9 people that got to be up under that salary cap when the draft starts. So he in a tough situation. So look like he may get one more offensive lineman through free agent. I'm sure he got to wait to see. Their price gonna have to come down. That's why Andrew Berry haven't made no move today. And Joe Batonio, boy, we need him to come back. We need him to come back. I think the deadline tomorrow at 4:00 p.m. we'll know what he planning on doing. Or he gonna retire, or will he come back and play on that offensive lineman for one more year for Todd Monken, Andrew Berry, and SHEDEUR Sanders. Joe Batonio, they need him back. They need him back real bad. That will be a plus for the Cleveland Browns. Like, once again, Andrew Berry is in a tough situation. He's in a tough spot. He needs starters and he needs backup quarterbacks. Well, we already signed a offensive lineman on yesterday. That was Zion Johnson from the San Diego Chargers, and also Quincy Williams, the linebacker from the New York Jets. So we got those two on our side. And you got to remember, Willis, he signed with the Miami Dolphins. Romeo Dobbs, he signed with the New England Patriots. That was a wide receiver. He signed today. And Tua, he's the quarterback from Miami, signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Those are the news and notes that I have today. But once again, Pat McAfee and Adam Schefter, NFL Insider, saying people are around the business are saying they expect SHEDEUR Sanders to lose the starting job to Deshaun Watson. That's some nasty work at that house. No way Todd Monken will go with Deshaun Watson over SHEDEUR Sanders. I just don't believe that. SHEDEUR Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Look at him. SHEDEUR Sanders, you better come ready, dog. You better come ready, cause you don't know who's talking to Adam Schefter. You don't know if someone inside the building is talking to him or not. But I can guarantee you one thing. Andrew Berry ain't talking to him. I know he ain't talking to him. So I don't know where Adam Schefter getting his information from. But that's the word that he putting out over there on Twitter. And he was on the Pat McAfee show talking about Deshaun Watson being QB1 for the Cleveland Browns to start this season 2026. Hey, that's my show for tonight. Thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor, you gotta do me a solid. If you enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also hype this video, share this video, join the membership. Join the membership. Anything that you do to support this broadcast is highly appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Until tomorrow, peace.